Charles Gavin graduated in 1959 with a degree in textile management and spent most of his industry years with Columbus Carpet Mills, serving in many technical and managerial positions. He would rise to vice president of carpet manufacturing before founding MFG Chemical in 1980.
I believe Charles Gavin's one of the hardest working men I've ever met. Charles worked the entire time he was at Auburn University as a student. He was working 40 hours a week to put himself through college.
Charles will be the very forthright and the first person to tell you that he was born very poor. And his father actually died, I think, before he was born. He was a very smart student, but from everything he's told me and everything I've read, he would not have been able to go to college except on a scholarship that Auburn and the textile industry gave him to go to Auburn. So he went on that scholarship, graduated, worked for several companies, and then started his own company. And so I think he does have a very strong feeling of helping other people in similar circumstances. He likes to focus scholarships on people who are both hardworking and in need. Not necessarily the top academic people, but people who he feels will work hard and contribute to society and the industry and be good citizens.
Giving back was a way of life for Charles, and his mother helped set the example for her son.
My mom was a beautiful lady. She was a wonderful cook, and she could take a needle and thread and make anything. We didn't have a lot of money in the house, but we always had a lot of love. She always challenged us to do better than what she had done. But my mom was always there for me. When I won the scholarship for textiles, she cried. She didn't know the good side. She only knew the hard work. The day I got that scholarship, I ran, and there's no doubt in my life, no doubt that I broke the 3-minute mile going home.
Little did Charles know that coming to Auburn University, he would soon meet Carol Ann, another important lady who showed him unconditional love.
I met my wife here at Auburn. That's another reason that Auburn is so important to me. We quickly fell in love and got married. The naysayers said, "Hey, you're not going to make it. You need to put this off. You need to do this." Well, my wife went to work, put me through school. I couldn't have made it without her. And she was always my biggest cheerleader. Regardless of what I wanted to do, she was there to support me. She was a fantastic grandmother. And if I had to define love, I would say Carol Ann.
After graduation, Charles was fortunate enough to have met a mentor who helped him catapult his career and ultimately led to the creation of a new state-of-the-art textile dyeing facility.
When I went to work, fresh out of school, I went to work for a VPI chemical engineer. He took me under his wing and taught me the business. And at 26 years old, I got picked to build the most modern commission dyeing plant in the business. And it set my career off.
Among his many technical achievements, Charles was the first to successfully develop acid dye filament carpet, which is now the industry standard.
In 1981, he launched MFG Chemical, initially as a supplier of surfactants and various products to the carpet industry. Now that company has 3 manufacturing facilities in Dalton, Georgia, and they supply many industries in addition to carpeting today: mining, piping, oil, many industries. But it's a family-run organization. Charles developed it with his family.
Charles, I think probably for all of his life, has never been afraid of hard work and felt as a leader he would work harder than anybody else. In many of the days when we were really working hard to make that company move and change, we were typically putting in 50-hour weeks. And Charles was there. Charles always was a really good leader in that he didn't manage you. He said, I hire good people and leave them alone. That just made a tremendous difference in working there and the success of the company.
Charles Gavin's successful career and love for Auburn will forever be remembered. His story serves as an inspiration for future Auburn graduates.
As our players are working to try to become great and have the spotlight being shown on them, Charles is a guy who shines the spotlight on everybody else. His company, the people that work for him, Auburn, everybody else gets the credit for everything he's accomplished except him. And I wanted my team to hear that message because young people want it now. They want it now. This guy paid his dues. This guy there wasn't a lot to believe early in his life that he was going to be able to accomplish the things that he was able to accomplish, but he focused on the process, not the end result.
I love Auburn because it's made me the person that I am today. I came here as a pretty rough kid growing up in not too nice of neighborhoods, and I've met presidents and vice presidents and a number of terrific people, and Auburn's given me all the tools to handle whatever I need, where it was technical or personal. Auburn people come from a lot of places. The majority are really small cities. But regardless of where we come from, there's something instilled here both from the university and from the village itself that makes us different. And I'm thrilled to know that I'm an Auburn man.